We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because time will tell. And the truth shall set you free.
Mm-hmm.
See, there ain't but two things in the world, man. One is truth and the other one is falsehood.
Yeah.
A lot of people are false and a lot of people is the truth. And when them people that's the truth get in those situations, you can say, hey, that brother there, yeah, he's the truth. That dude there, that's falsehood. He was never about the message that he bring in the first place. He was just talking.
You see a lot of people, they'll start going more to their vices. If they smoke weed, they'll do that, or if they're low on money, they'll take chances in gambling and trying to think they'll come up real quick off a bet or something like that. But that, to me, that's spiraling their chances of recovery even faster.
Man, I was that dude. I thought, hey man, I take the 10 bands, I can flip it at the Caesar Palace. Now maybe they might be hitting over there at the MGM Grand. Oh man, I'm gonna go over here to the Win and see if I can win. Because ain't no more girls around. It ain't popping no more. I got to do what I got to do. I got to try to come up fast. Let me see if I can flip this money. And we all know that gambling on any level is bad. You know what I mean? Any man that think he gonna come up on gamble, and not skills, he's in for a rude awakening. This is a matter of time. Casinos are built to win. They are built to destroy your pocket. They are built, alcohol is built to destroy you. You know what I mean? We don't never hear about a good alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? We don't never hear no good story about a good alcoholic. He's a great alcoholic. He drove 100 miles an hour and he didn't have a crash. He didn't get impaired. His speech was not a slur, from drinking. We don't never hear about a good dope fiend. He's a good dope fiend, man. He smoked pipe, but he's good. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff is built to destroy you. So that's what happens. When you're winning and, everything is going good and you fall on hard times, a lot of us, we resort to vices. And those vices is what take us out and would make us, not the person that we appeared to be initially. We started looking clumsy. People started laughing at us. People started talking to us like they would never dream of talking to you. How many guys that grew up in the hood with the Bentleys and the Cadillacs and driving down, Broad Street and driving down Broadway and driving up Kennington Avenue, everybody waving at them, all the chicks trying to be with them, and then all of a sudden they fall off. And now, people talking down on them. Same dude, that you used to admire is asking you, let me hold something, man. Let me hold $50, man. Let me hold $10. Buy me a drink. And you looking at him like, nigga, you used to be. Used to be the man. Look at you now. What happened to you? What the hell did happen to you, fool? Well, that's what happened. That's why you got to dip my book. You got to learn how to plan. You got to learn how to strategize. That's what my book is all about. I teach you how not to fall in that dark hole.
Yeah.
I could have fell in it, but because I'm a human chess player and I'm a strategist. I know how to maneuver, I know how to plan, and I understand disruption, and I understand, how the mind works. I'm able to prevent myself from going down that dark road.
Yeah.
And end up in that dark place.
Yeah, because you figure it's too many examples throughout the community where you see that happen on a daily.
Oh, plenty of them, man. Plenty of examples. I mean, everybody got their uncle they used to. You know what I'm saying? Used to be. Used to was a rooster. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody got that uncle that had been. Has been was a hen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, we don't want to hear about war stories. We don't want to hear about how things used to be. We don't want to hear about the golden days and the glory days. We want to hear something powerful. We want to hear about success. We want some Jay-Z and some Kanye West and some P. Diddy stories. We want you to, stand through the test of time.
So let's go into that part. Okay, you said from war stories to hearing something powerful. Now, so people can know the difference. What's the difference between the two? Because some would try to equate, oh no, what he's saying is powerful, but then the other one is war stories.
Well, a war story is an individual who say, man, I used to have this, man, I had the Cadillac, I had the Benz, man, what I'm saying, man, I used to have 15 hoes, man, what I'm saying, you used to man, I was that dude. Okay, those are war stories, you know. I mean, that's what you did when you was in the battlefield.
Yeah.
Okay, now, success stories are when, you know what I'm saying, you know, you went through something. And, you know, like in my book, Pimpology, I said, how to turn those hoe ends into dividends. You know, I know guys that was pimping 20 years ago, but they bought property, so they still living off that hoe money from 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, them hoes bought them houses 20 years ago, and them brothers still collecting rent. I got brothers that, you know, that I know that invested in businesses. Them hoes is long gone, but they still using that money, and they still running them liquor stores, running those grocery stores and clothing stores that they got from that game.
Too cool for calm.